What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how I'm going to turn this team and this team into teams that I believe can win limited cards. So this is mainly for players just starting out. If you can only afford one limited player, I think Manetzi cost me about $6, or even if you're just playing amateur, this is going to be a way that I believe you can win rewards. So I'm going to quickly jump over to actual Sorare because this is just the points that I got last week. As you can see, we weren't particularly that far away from reward to say like we had a defensive stack that failed, just 90 and 100. So I'm going to go show you how I think I'm turning these into teams that are going to, not consistently, but how you'll see when I explain it with the team. So just give me a second. So as you can see here, what I've gone for is I've really catered towards the PSG attack. So they're such a dominant team. Look at these ridiculous scores, and they've got a good fixture coming up, which kind of helps. And then I've gone for a Monaco defense. Um, the defense was quite difficult to decide between because the best defensive teams in the league aren't licensed. I think there's about four teams in the league that aren't licensed. So I had to go for Monaco, who, as you can see, haven't been keeping clean sheets recently. Um, Malgan Sarr got 88 there. Oh, he had a ridiculous AA game in the Europa League. But apart from that, they haven't been keeping clean sheets very often. But having this double stack basically means that if Monaco keep a clean sheet, there is such a high chance that I'm going to get a reward. Excuse these where they didn't play. Mbappe has come back from injury, I believe, so that's his sub appearance. Since then, 90 plus, 90 plus, 80 plus, 70 plus, 100 plus, 88. That's just a good AA game, no decisive there, so it's just really good performance from them. Kakare is pretty consistent too. So it basically leaves me in a position where I'm kind of only relying on three teams. I'm relying on Monaco defensively, PSG attacking, and then just another team's midfielder. And I've put all my eggs in one basket. Like I have Sells, who is a starting goalkeeper. So if I really wanted to, if Monaco were maybe playing PSG, I would take Nubel out and put Sells in, for example. Manglan Sarr, I have Nuno Tavares. Again, he gets game time, but these are 40-point options. These are the cheapest options because I wanted to put all my eggs basically on these. Even Kakare, I don't have a starting midfielders back him up, but average score of 63. I picked him up for 52 when I got him, so he's well below his L15. And even when Kakare comes out in semi pro, if you guys are playing semi pro, if you do have a limited, or if you can afford to buy a limited, I definitely recommend that you buy one from one of the five major leagues and just get a semi pro lineup out there because you've got the options of these great common cards. And if your limited scores a 60 or a 70 with a 50% captain bonus, that's going to rock it. So if you have four good players around them, it's just a great way to win a reward. So if you're not bothered about the amateur and you don't believe you can win a reward here, definitely build your teams around your limited card, which is where I think I've gone with this. I've got a double stack, and then my limited card would be here where Kakare is. So I'm just going to quickly talk through my decisions. I'm going to jump over to Sorare data again, and then we can see why I've gone for these players more. So this is the PSG game from this weekend. As Danilo Pereira had a really good game, AA wise, but apart from that, you can see the highest scoring players are Messi and Mbappe, the stars of the team. Pretty sure Neymar could be out injured. And if you're looking at things like this, top SO5, Messi, most decisive, Mbappe, goals, Mbappe, penalties, Mbappe, free kicks, Messi. Obviously, Neymar gets some corners and free kicks too, but obviously he's out for some sort of reason at the minute. So we've got the best two assets from PSG, and I feel like a lot of people are going to have them. So if you don't have them, and if they both drop 100, which they're clearly capable of both getting 100 in the same week, the way they assist each other and stuff. So if you don't have them, you're kind of losing out, which is what I feel like has been happening to me over the last few weeks. So I've got them both in as like a safety net, So if my limited ever does do good, if I had a 90 and we'll just work it off this. What did they get between them there? 168, 169 basically. So if they get 169, um, my Minetsi this week got nearly 50, let's just say 50 for ease. So that's 75 with his captain bonus, plus 170 from Messi and Mbappe, let's say. You're looking at 245 with your defensive stack to go. So you need about 100, you're about 100 points away from a reward with a defensive stack still to go. So if they get a clean sheet, you basically are getting a reward. And even if they don't, decent AA, 20, 20 AA each from them, and you're going to get a reward. So just having these and a decent to average AA score in limited, and you're putting yourself in a really good position. We'll actually switch over to the Monaco defense now, and just why I've gone for this. As I said before, a lot of the better defensive teams in the league aren't actually on Sorare, so I've had to pick from the leftovers basically, and I've gone for the Monaco stack because they just have. I think they've got great fixtures. Rems, it's at home, so I'm hoping they could keep a clean sheet and Manetsi gets me some good AA. But Rems are quite a good scoring team, so maybe not. But then you've got Ayakio, something like that. Pretty poor team. I know it's away. Hopefully get a clean sheet there though. Strasbourg at home should be a clean sheet. Nantes away is a bit more difficult, but it's definitely the potential for a clean sheet there. And then Lorient and Lens again, a little bit tougher. Lorient at home could be a clean sheet, but then back to good fixtures. Montpellier at home. I know they just won 5-0 or something ridiculous this weekend, but it's not a terrible fixture. Angers, not a terrible fixure. Wayon, not. Definitely clean sheet potential. And then you've got Lille, Lyon, Rennes, and Toulouse, which all aren't great fixtures, but you're coming towards the end of the season anyway, and hopefully we'll have won ourselves a few limiteds before then and we can start to change things up. But basically, that's just how I believe you can turn average teams like this, which are 100 points away from rewards, 90 points away from rewards, which isn't that far in the grand scheme of things. But I think that's the best way to turn teams like these into limited rewards. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's possible? Could we get a reward next week? And lineup builders will be out Friday morning at 12. Make sure you go like, subscribe, and comment on the lineup builder video which team out of the 10 teams that we're fielding do you think is going to win us a reward that week. And if that team does win a reward, I'll pick a random person who selected that team and give away a limited card to them. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.